What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Charge It Up. For today's video, let's go autopilot on the highway. Alright, for today, we're going to be doing autopilot on the highway. We'll do autopilot, or we'll do navigation on autopilot. We're going to be going to Newcastle, 30, 40, 45 minutes away from Toronto, east of Toronto, depending on traffic. Right now it looks like 30 minutes, so we'll see how traffic is and how we do. And yeah, let's do autopilot, navigate on autopilot right here, and we'll let the car do its thing. I got the suspension settings down to very low. I would usually change lanes here and go into that lane, but there's a truck coming right here. Well, he's gonna actually change lanes and cut the other guy off, so I'm gonna get in front of him. We're gonna cancel that because we want to be on the express. We'll cancel it one more time. On that, I'm gonna actually not do that. I always tapped it for it to make a lane change. I'm actually curious to see if it's actually do it on its own. I don't think it will, because I'm not giving it permission to. So I will continue to stay in this lane. And then navigation should automatically... Yeah, navigation should automatically then... Actually, I'm just going to take over and get in front of this truck. Right here. Go back into autopilot. So now autopilot is actually telling me that there's a lane change coming to go left, and I believe obviously because there's an off ramp here to go back onto the collectors. So we'll do that change in a second after the truck here. While that truck ahead just changed 2 lanes instead of just 1. That was a real dick move. We'll change lanes here. Back up to 125. It is a beautiful day today in Toronto. It is currently 11 degrees Celsius outside, which is great because all the snow is melting. I think tomorrow is going to be 14, and I think there's rain coming, so that's good news also, so it can wash away all the nasty chemicals, sand, and salt off the roads. And then that means the R6 will be coming out of the work as well, so we'll take the R6 out of storage possibly tomorrow, just to warm it up, just to get it going, see if there's anything that it needs or anything like that, do a quick maintenance on it possibly. And then hopefully we get a couple good days of rain, and then it will clean the roads off good enough to be able to get back on the road with the R6. Hopefully, that's the you know, hope. I'm hoping that's the hope. But we'll see how the weather actually holds up and what actually happens. Wants to make a lane change. Nope, it changed its mind there. Oh, there we go again. So to make a lane change, very easy. Either pull on the stalk, or you can actually just tap on it to cancel, depending on what you want to do. I will, however, change lanes because I see that there's obviously a pile of trucks here in this lane. So we'll change lanes as the system monitors to. Currently going with the flow of traffic. Everyone seems to be doing 120, 125, 130, considering that the speed limit is technically 100, which I don't think anybody does really. So currently on the 401 right now, we are in Ajax and we are headed east. Looks like we're about 21 minutes away from our final destination here, or our destination for today. Usually when you're on autopilot or navigate on autopilot, the Autopilot wants you to get out of the fast lane and to move over to the middle lane. Has not told me to do that yet, possibly because it sees the traffic and then this lane's moving quicker. So we'll see if that comes up. Looks like we're coming up on some traffic now. The car slowed down on its own. Whenever the car does start to slow down on its own, it does. If it's a dramatic brake, then the brake lights do come on even though you're not touching it. So that is actually pretty cool also. We are currently now in Oshawa, still on the 401 here, still going along. It looks to be actually a lot more traffic than I thought there would be today, considering that it's 1:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, so that's a little weird, but that's fine. But again, going down the 401 here, this guy's getting really close to me on this side for some reason. Okay, so we've got an upcoming lane change sign or notification on the screen here, and now it's telling me to change lanes. I am going to wait a tiny bit here before I do change lanes. We do have a little bit more time. We've got 1.5 kilometers before we have to make the change to the off ramp. Obviously Autopilot wants to do it earlier, so you're not doing it late, but then I don't want to get stuck behind people that are doing 100 on the side over there. What I will do is right now I won't make the lane change or tell it to make the lane change now. And that's there. Here comes the off-ramp slash on-ramp or the interchange. Ooh, something just hit my windshield. That was big. And then here's the lane change. So we'll get it to make the lane change here. Nicely done. So it will slow down to 110 here because it is quite a different intersection here, or a change here. So I will slow it down to 100 because it is a quite fast corner. I mean, I love this corner on the bike because you can do 130, 140, 160, and it's super fun to do it. So there you go. Nicely done. Didn't have to do anything. It's telling me to make the lane change, so I'll click on it to make the lane change. The speed limit on this highway is 90 kilometers per hour. So we are at 100 right now, so obviously it knows the max. And because it knows that we're going off over here and it will be an off-ramp coming up, it's asking to change lanes, so we'll do that. And the off-ramp is coming up ahead here. So I will slow it down to 90. Curious to see what it slows down on its own here for. So 100 meters instead, it's going to give up. So now we're down to 80, 70 max on its own, down to 60 on its own. Some people, to be honest, if are behind me, they would pretty much get pissed off at me and if you go down that slow. Now we're down to 50. I'm curious to see what it's doing here. No, I'll take over here because it's not a stop sign, it is just a merge lane. So I will merge here because it thought it was a stop sign coming up because it's not used to, I guess, the merging of the lanes like that. So that's all right. Hopefully the FSD, when it is available and it comes out, that it will just merge on its own and do everything on its own instead of having to take over. So it's a 60, so automatically it'll adjust to 70. And just like that, now we're on a country road doing 70 kilometers an hour, and we are 1 minute away from the destination.
Turn left onto Weather Road.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. That was Autopilot on the Highway, episode 4. More to come obviously in the future. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video.
Now turn
Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button already. Hit that subscribe button, you know you want to. And hit that notification bell for future videos on Model X and weather pending R6, because Here comes spring. Woohoo! Until the next one, guys.